He ain't far. Where's the zoom at on this thing?
Top.
There he is, over to the left. Over to the left by the tree. By the tree. By the big tree.
He's going away.
Yeah. Get him if you can.
I can't see him.
Here he comes. See him? He's over to the left, over to your left, over to your left. I ain't got him now. Where's he at? Where's he at? I got him. I got him. See him? Got him. Good job. Good job.
My glasses are fogged up. I couldn't
Mine are too.
Well, we got here and even got set up good, and there's a coyote out here, and Randy saw him.
Pup.
A little pup. He started out over here in front of us, and he's just feeding, just looking around. And
I did some mouth squeaking and kind of got his attention and made him. He actually came back towards us just a little bit.
yeah.
Now, I don't think that's really hurt nothing. And if he's here, there's more of them.
Yeah.
So let's get set up here like we intended on doing, and see if we can't get some more.
Okay.
Good shot. Got him. I wasn't zoomed in on him very good, but that's all right. He's on there. I got him. Good shot again. That's 2 for the morning.
Well, that's 2 for this morning, 2 for 2.
Can't beat that. That was a mama, wasn't it?
Yeah, I believe it was.
Or something.
It's
Right.
I ran a dead run. I had to shoot it before it got to our scent.
Yeah, it was.
The wind's blowing right that way. I didn't see us since it's coming to the pair. Oh, there's another one. There's another one. I know he's looking at us.
Where's he at? Where's he at?
He's turning.
Huh? Come on, play. I don't see him.
I don't see him.
Huh?
He's standing on top of that hill. I'm trying to look at us.
Just hold up, man.
Huh?
This damn thing.
You still recording?
Yeah.
Well, that sucker he was keened in, or she was, there what it is. He was keened in on that decoy and that game tracks. That Mojo decoy did its thing, and so did the game tracks. I thought it was another coyote, but it ended up being a fawn, just a little spotted fawn.
We may have saved his life this morning.
May have. May have saved his life, that's very true.
Bill called me yesterday, and this is July the 26th. He said, I've got cabin fevers and I'm tired of sitting in front of this video editing machine. He said, I'm ready to go kill something. So we had been watching the weather, and this Hurricane Bonnie come through, and they said we were going to get heavy rains, and we were going to get this, and we were going to get that. So we said, well, the temperature is going to cool off. It's been being 100 degrees here. So we decided to go this morning. So we got up this morning before daylight. We got out here, and it was just breaking day when we got here, and we're under our big tree, and we're kind of setting up things, and I look out, and here was this little old pup. And I throwed down everything. We didn't even have the camera out of the bag. I grabbed the camera up, went to getting it ready, and Bill went to getting his gun ready, and little old Coyote kind of started walking off. So I grabbed my little Wood 60 call, blowed on it 2 or 3 times, got his attention. Well, then Bill couldn't find him.
Well, he was coming back to us.
Yeah, he was coming to us, and he got in some of this goat weed here, and Bill couldn't find him, but I had him in the camera. But anyway, we finally got on him. Bill made a super good shot on him and dropped that little sucker. He's just a this year's pup.
Yep.
Well, then we went ahead and set up just like we normally do. And we'd been calling into the call sequence 5 minutes with the game track.
Yeah, maybe 5 minutes.
And this young dog here, man, she come bouncing in. She was honed in on that game track call and that mojo decoy. And Bill was between me and her, so I didn't get a real good video of her, and the wind was blowing from us to her, so it was a matter of either shoot or she was probably going to smell us and get away. So, but anyway, Bill shot her, and man made a good shot. So that's kind of wrapped up our morning for this morning, but it did not cool off. It is 92 degrees right now at 8:30 in the morning, so we're ready to pack it up and go to the house.
It's done hot. We're both pouring with sweat.
We done walked about 1.5 miles. We went and made up another set, but we didn't do no good. So we're going to pack this up and go to the house. What do you think?
I think let's go to the house and get something cool to drink.
Something cool to drink?
What do you say, Toby?
Probably it's still breakfast time, isn't it?
Yeah. All right, Mac, we got 2 minutes on the camera before the battery runs out. Your cameraman let you down this morning.
Yep. He didn't bring the right battery. But anyway.
Why did we set up here?
We came out to this same place last year under the same circumstances with a hurricane that was coming through. And the wind was right. What we got this big tree, and we got the sun behind us, and the coyotes, in the past, they've all come from back out in this region. But anyway, we set up here this morning. We put the call more around over to our left side, because we've had problem in the past, them coming in so hard on us with these little old hills until they get to where we couldn't see them.
Right.
So anyway, we did that, but the coyote didn't come in like normal, like always. You know, they don't never do what they're supposed to. They don't have a script.
Well, she come in now.
But she came in at a hard dead run straight that away and came straight into the call, and she was honed in on the game tracks and the mojo decoy. I mean, big time. But the wind had shifted after we got here this morning, and our scent was blowing from us straight to the call.
Yep.
So we didn't have much choice, but Bill had to take her out right then, or she was going to smell us and be gone, because where she was at, it was just one jump, and she was over a hill, and we couldn't have never seen her again. But anyway, that's what happened this morning. That's the way we set up. The game tracks and mojo, they did their job. The coyotes never knew that we were anywhere around, and so did our M2D camo.
Yeah, it kind of showed up.
It blended in great under this old big tree.
Made to deceive.
Made to deceive. It did a job of deceiving this morning.
Yeah.
We got 2 coyotes there to prove it.
Need to do some shopping for some double tap ammo to drop that bull of a lifetime? Joker's Wild Outdoors has you covered. Need some new Vortex optics? Definitely check us out at jokerswildoutdoors.com. Or maybe you need a new Alps pack to pack out that bull of a lifetime that you just harvested with your bow. Early season? Need some trail cameras? Joker's Wild Outdoors has you covered. For all your online shopping needs, go to jokerswildoutdoors.com and pick something up today.
Woof. 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 Well, we didn't call a coyote, but we called in a dog. He smelled us too.
He coming straight into that call.
He was definitely coming straight into the call.
He didn't even know we was here.
Not till he smelled us. He was coming to see about the puppy dog.
Well, what have we done so far this morning?
Well, we got here this morning and I guess we saw 4.
4 or 2.
Out.
Yeah, 4 that was already out.
And this was a cut hay meadow, so pretty hard to slip in there. But we set up in the only place that the coyotes could have come from that could have busted us, and guess what? That's where they came from. Right straight downwind from us. Winds out of the north. This is a change in the weather here in northeast Texas. It was down to, it says 55 still here this morning right now. Sun's out, supposed to get warm today. But we sat there and we called in a dog. He came in a long ways, nice looking border collie dog. And he busted us because he smelled us. I guess we stink pretty bad.
I guess so. He don't like what you smell. It ain't me. I know it ain't me.
I guess not, but anyway, we can go try another spot and see what we can do somewhere else. I don't see how they can smell anything as bad as them chicken houses smell.
Whew, yeah.
It's bad when we smell worse than chicken house, ain't it? One thing that makes these little spots hard to hunt, you've only got one set. That little old spot there it's about 200 acres, but it's all open. It's just got one little creek in it, but it's surrounded by kind of some growed up pasture land that people had to shred and stuff. But anyway, it just makes it tough, and it makes it where you set up one time and then you got to move. And we're going to move about 5 miles and then try it again. The thing about it this morning, the game track call and the Mojo puppy dog, they did what they were supposed to do. The dog that we called in, I mean, he was coming right straight at them. He was honed right in on them, and he wasn't but probably, what, 30 yards from us?
He wasn't that far.
Something like that when he smelled us. Yeah, but then he didn't like what he smelled, so he slammed on the brakes and just kind of turned around and left. But, you know, calling in a dog, that's it's about the same thing as a coyote, except we don't kill the dog. We just kind of see how they react. But, I mean, even somebody's pet. I mean, that dog was somebody's pet off over here somewhere, but it's probably, from where we were hunting, it's a good mile over here to the nearest house. So either the dog was out roaming around or we called him in from that far. We don't know which, because he was about 300 or 400 yards from us when we saw him. But, you know, if you can call in dogs, you can call in coyotes. You just got to be in the right place where the coyote can hear you. And like I said, we got busted this morning by the coyotes were already out and moving around when we got there. And once coyotes see you come in, set up, or whatever, we found that it's awful tough to make one come in after they have decided that somebody's there. There's a pool right down here, and you got a little strip of woods right here. We may be better off the way the wind's blowing here today. I think let's just try to get to this tree out here, and then we'll just have to call him off of that. I'm afraid if we go on the other side of that little strip of woods, we're going to be spreading our scent out too much. Which this might be good enough, just set up right here under these bodark trees.
Yep.
Right there.
Wind's going straight that way.
Yeah. Let's do that. Let's just set up right here, and that way we don't spread our scent no more than we have to.
30 or 40 crows over there.
It's the first time I've ever called any cattle egrets. Not cattle egrets, but greater egrets.
Yeah.
But it's doing a job on them this morning.
That and the crows. About 300 yards.
Seen by the middle tree underneath it.
Yeah. Let him come all the way up to the decoy. He's all the way over here in the woods. Come across that field in a hurry. Pop him. Oh crap, I wasn't on record. I'm telling you, he come across that field.
I saw him come out of the woods over there.
That wasn't one of them pups, either.
I knew he was coming because the cows.
Hmm?
I knew he was coming because I watched the cows. They all were watching in the woods right where he came out.
Well, he come across.
That's a long
That's
way.
500 yards across there. 400 anyway.
Joker's Wild Outdoors and M2D Camel Properties are your premier Western big game outfitter. Specializing in elk, deer, antelope, moose, bears, and even those stupid turkeys. If you're looking for a hair-raising great time, give us a call and book your next hunt with Joker's Wild Outdoors.
Okay. It's a cat, a coon.
Is it?
Coon. Let's see what he does.
Like I said, our success has been real good since we've been using the puppy dog, and I contribute a whole lot of that success to Killer.
I don't know what the exact ratio is, but I would say that we're 300% better or more.
We've always killed coyotes, but I believe that right there. I've never had this. I've never had, and this may just be a run, but I've never had this good of success before I started using the puppy dog. And and granted, we've killed some of them out there at 75, 100 yards, but a couple of them came in and they left out before we could get them on film.
Yeah.
And then they turned around and stopped because they thought, man, I'm going to run off from dinner here. They stopped, and then we were able to get a shot at them.
Right.
And so I contribute our success to the puppy dog. I really, really do. I'm sold on him.
Well, this is Mac and I'm Prowler, and if you want to hunt predators, you need to be looking at some of these Mojo decoys. That's what you need to use.
That's right. Mojo decoys work, and that's why we use them.
Why can't you just use the door?
Grim Reaper broadheads. Watch them drop.